Hi folks, welcome back to the Amazing Education channel. It's not about the video, it's more about the information you need to know. The information on this channel is going to help the world more than any other channel or video out there, because I give you the information that's going to help you, each individual, create a world that is much better than what we have right now. So it's going to lead to your personal success, but it's also going to lead to a good planet for ourselves and for the future. There's an electric car, that's one improvement. You need to think about using less energy overall and stop overpopulating everything. So, have one child or fewer. That's right, you heard me. Why? Because what we're doing is not sustainable. Even if we turn to renewables, we still pollute. Everybody goes to the bathroom, they poop, pee, you get your hair cut, you eat, and you make garbage all the time. Sewage, garbage, and there's just, we can't have so many people on the planet and expect clean air, clean water. We can't have a healthy environment and keep the other animals and plants on the planet. As you understand, we are getting rid of species at a ever increasing rate because people are just crazy about having children. And children are wonderful, but just have one and have friends or other family where you can share. If you want to be around a lot of children, then get together on the weekends, in the evenings. You can live together, but don't, then you have a lot of children around you, but it's not yours. Like, you can join a community group or, do something so that if you have a need to have a lot of children around you. You can change your work so that you work with children, if that's what you need in your life. And we just have way too many people. We've cut down the trees, put up high rises, put up parking lots, and we're just constantly polluting more and more, so that now the fish it's no longer healthy to eat fish. A lot of foods become increasingly poisoned, and so now our health is not as good as people in the past generations, and it's getting worse. We think there's a lot of progress. People don't want to talk about the bad news, but you know what, if you want healthy food these days, it's almost as if you need to grow it yourself and know that it's not polluted, and check the soil as well. China, but also many countries, keep building coal-fired power plants, or at least they keep burning coal, which puts mercury and other toxins into the atmosphere, and then it eventually rains down. It pollutes the water, pollutes the land. And why are we burning this? To get energy. So we're burning the coal to get energy, so people can do things like watch videos and so on. And you could say, well, we need to move to renewables. Well, that's true, but still we're going to have the pollution creating the renewables and other pollution that so many people create every day. Buying things, the packaging, technology, and the other items that people buy and throw away eventually, it causes pollution. Yes, that's right. So the only solution is just to vastly reduce, only through reduced family size. In other words, each individual, each one of you, needs to have fewer children, just have one. And now people complain, they say, oh, it's going to cause a terrible problem when we don't have enough children. How can they take care of us old people? Well, you know what? It's too many children that is a greater danger. Too many people on the planet is a much greater danger than not having enough children to take care of the old people. The old people are the wealthiest people on the planet. And we're worried that the children can't take care of them. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The old people have the most knowledge. Okay, yes, health declines as people get older, but they have the wealth to take care of things. And so we don't have to worry that we have too few children. No, we need to reduce the number of children. And it's the people that want more tax money, especially government workers and people involved in government. Okay, you're just greedy because you know what the situation is. You always want to have a higher income. It's human nature. Okay, I'm not surprised that you're this way, and you're going to complain when tax revenues go down. And okay, we will have to adjust. I'm not saying that it's there will be no pain, but what we need to do is have people work in a more joyful environment in private companies or work for themselves. Yes, we do need to reduce the size of government. Taxes and tax revenues will go down, but it's going to be a positive thing. Everything is going to be cheaper when we have fewer people. Look at competition is when you have too much demand, it raises prices. Price of land, price of everything, rent, food, water, electricity, when we have more people. And so if you wonder why you have to work so hard, it's because people in the past generation have just had too many children, and we are overpopulated. If you don't know what overpopulated means, it means we have too many people. We're killing off the species of the planet. Okay, so rearrange your priorities and do more with less, or just survive on less. And also don't plan to have big children. The people that tell you you should have more children, it's just that they love making babies. Babies are fun. Okay, that's there's no doubt about it, and making them is fun, and it's genetically hardwired, you could argue. And so you might say there's just no hope for humanity. But some countries have figured it out, and they are reducing their populations, and they're not exploding. Okay, they're doing just fine. Look into it. Look into European countries and what they've done. A lot of places have figured it out. We need to figure it out, and the entire world needs to follow the good examples. And so